Health is no longer just the absence of disease. It is coherence, it is rhythm, it is the capacity of the body to remember its origin, not in flesh, not in thought, but in the very hum of space-time itself. What we call health is simply the signal of the field moving clearly through the instrument of the body, unobstructed by interference, distortion, or dissonance. There is a field that precedes all things. Modern science names it the quantum vacuum, but its nature is older than language. It is the invisible ocean beneath matter, beyond light. A fabric so fine it flows without friction, yet so powerful it births galaxies and guides the orbit of stars. What we have called empty space is not empty. It is full, so full it spills into form. Protons rise out of this vacuum not as isolated particles but as harmonic structures, tiny black hole-like gateways where the infinite is held in the palm of the finite. Your body is composed of trillions of these protons. Every breath you take, every cell that divides, every thought that passes through your mind, each is the result of patterns arising from this underlying field. You are not a being living in the universe. You are the universe, remembering itself through this precise pattern of vibration and geometry. Your health is a reflection of your harmony with this pattern. To fall into coherence is to step back into the original song. Coherence is when all parts of you begin to sing in harmony. Your breath, your heart, your brain, your cells. The electromagnetic rhythms of the heart begin to pulse in a stable wave. The brain entrains, the breath softens. Suddenly, the entire system becomes a single instrument playing one note. And in that moment, the field recognizes you. Like a tuning fork meeting its twin, it begins to sing back. You can feel it. When you slow down and breathe with presence, when your inhale lengthens to match your exhale, and your awareness settles in the chest, in the heart, something happens. Gratitude begins to surface on its own. Not because something outside triggered it, but because the system itself begins to resonate. This gratitude is not emotional, it is vibrational. It is your field aligning with the greater field. And as that alignment deepens, restoration begins. The language of this restoration is vibration. Every word you speak, every thought you hold, every emotion you carry sends out a wave. Your body listens, the field listens. The tones of your voice echo into the tissue. The structure of your beliefs encodes the rhythm of your heartbeat. Everything resonates or it doesn't. When it does, life flows. When it doesn't, friction arises, then illness, confusion, fatigue. That is why silence is sacred. In silence, the noise subsides, the deeper waves emerge. Between your thoughts, between your breaths, in the pause after the exhale, there is a doorway. That doorway is the vacuum, it is 0 point. In that stillness, the field is most felt. You stop pushing, you begin listening. And in that listening, the body realigns itself, not by willpower, but by entrainment. Geometry is the secret signature of the field. It does not speak in words, but in forms. The torus, the spiral, the golden ratio. These are not just symbols. They are the very architecture of consciousness as it manifests into matter. Your DNA twists in golden spirals. Your breath flows in toroidal arcs. Even the rhythm of your heartbeat traces a fractal pattern. Sacred geometry is not an idea, it is what you are. It is how the vacuum becomes you. So move like the geometry you are. Let your spine spiral. Let your limbs trace circles. Let your breath rise and fall like a wave folding in on itself. Draw the shapes, gaze at them, sleep in their presence. They are memory traces. They call your atoms home. But above all else, breathe. Breath is not air, it is charge. Each breath is a wave propagating through the fabric of your being. When it is slow, deep, and conscious, the waves become coherent. The lungs become antennas. The diaphragm becomes a tuning drum. Your breath tunes the cavity of your heart and the cavity of your skull, aligning the geometry of inner space with outer space. You begin to sing with the vacuum. The most powerful part of the breath is the stillness. Not the inhale, not the exhale, but the pause between. That pause is not empty. It is the 0 point field, the same silence from which creation springs. To rest in it is to become transparent to the intelligence of the cosmos. To enter that stillness is to become aware not as a separate self, but as awareness itself. This is why presence is the final key. Not forced concentration, not strained attention, but simple, clear awareness of what is. The moment you become fully here, the interference ends. You stop projecting past or future, you stop resisting sensation, you stop defining yourself by story or shape. And in that moment, the field begins to flow through you without obstruction.